Holly, and this is Kenny, who has volunteered to be my client today for the cardiovascular and peripheral vascular assessment. I'm going to start by finding the second intercostal space at the right sternal border, and I'm going to listen for his aortic, which is also S2, and on the left sternal border is the pulmonic valve. And if we move to Erb's point, which is third intercostal space, this is the best place to listen for a murmur. And we move to fourth intercostal space. This is the tricuspid valve, which is S1. And if we move down and over to midclavicular, this is the mitral valve, and also S2. Now I'm also going to listen with the bell of the stethoscope in the same places. So the aortic, the pulmonic, Erb's point, tricuspid, mitral. Okay, Kenny, I'm going to have you turn to your left side, and we're going to listen in the left lateral position. A lot of times it's you can hear heart sounds, especially for murmurs and when they're laying the left side. So I'm going to also listen with the diaphragm first in the same positions. Aortic, pulmonic, Erb's point, tricuspid, and mitral. Now I'm going to listen in the same positions with the bell. Pulmonic, Erb's point, tricuspid, mitral. That's great. Kenny is in great physical condition, so he has a very slow heart rate. So Kenny, I am going to get you to lay back on your back in the supine position, and I'm going to listen to your carotid arteries, and we're going to listen to one at a time. I'm going to first palpate. My hands are cold. And I'm going to get Kenny I'm going to listen with the bell of my stethoscope. I'm going to get him to hold his breath. And I'm listening for any swishing sounds, which would indicate a brewing. And I don't hear any. So you can breathe again, Kenny, and I'm going to listen on the other side. Hold your breath. And I don't hear any. Okay, so now I'm going to palpate his carotid arteries. My hands are a little bit cold. And we're going to do one at a time. And you want these pulses to be a +2, would be normal. If you're exercising, you would have a +3, and that would be bounding. Or a +1 would be weak and thready. Now I'm going to assess his radial, and you want to assess these at the same time. And his brachial pulses, and his popliteal behind his knees, and his dorsalis pedis, top of his feet. Great. And then posterior tibial, which is behind And this concludes our peripheral vascular and cardiovascular assessment. Thank you.